Welcome back to the second part of cMRO's line maintenance planning and execution presentation. My name is Roger Renz, and I'm the Senior Director for cMRO Product Management at Oracle. In this session, we're going to take a look at line maintenance execution. In line maintenance execution, we differentiate between two major business flows. In our first scenario, we are going to review the execution of a simple maintenance event. In this case, the technician uses the line maintenance technician workbench, and in this workbench he retrieves the work orders that he's been assigned to. As a first step, the technician will log into a specific work order that he's about to perform. With that login, a clock starts ticking in the background, and at time of logging out or completing the work, the system will automatically record the resource transaction for the technician performing the job. The technician could also use the workbench to perform additional tasks, such as recording a parts change, creating a non-routine, or ordering parts and materials. In the case of a simple maintenance event that essentially consists of an inspection with no problems found, we expect the technician to just have to sign off the work. The sign-off can also be performed in the workbench, but there is even an easier way that allows for a top-down sign-off of all the work in one simple step. The top-down sign-off will also automatically log out and record the resource transaction. After that, the technician returns to the workbench and closes the maintenance event. Now let's take a look at the process in the system.
Hi, this is Rick Dorsey. I'm a product manager of the Oracle Complex MRO product development team. In this scenario, we'll be reviewing the line maintenance technician and how they will be executing work orders from a known visit that's been released. We'll begin by logging in. Then the user will go to the transit technician workbench. The user will then use the Search Visits UI to search for the visit number, which in this case was visit 177. They can then select the visit and view the work orders. Within the transit technician workbench, they can then search for released work orders from the visit. They can then log into the work order. Then they can update the work order. The user has the ability to then interact with the work order from an operations level. You can see where the user has logged in. They can complete the work order here at the operations level, or they can complete it at the maintenance requirement level. And they can also do transactions such as changing parts, requesting materials, reviewing warranty. In this case, we're going to sign it off at the maintenance requirement level. Do a top-down sign-off for the maintenance requirement down to the work order operations. There's only one work order in this visit, so they can exit back out to the transit workbench, where the user can close the visit. And the visit is now completed and closed.
The second line maintenance execution scenario is in many ways identical to the previous example. The line maintenance technician uses the same workbench as for the simple maintenance events and follows pretty much the same business flow. The major difference is in the actual work order execution, where instead of just logging into a work order, the technician also performs other tasks required as part of the maintenance visit. The most obvious one would be the recording of a parts change and the creation of a non-routine for the removed part. Other tasks could include ordering of parts and materials, deferring tasks, the recording of QA information, navigating to maintenance manuals, illustrated parts catalog, or other documents, as well as simply printing the work card for a more paper-based approach. After finishing the work and the recording of all of the transactions, the work can be signed off either directly in the workbench or as before in the top-down sign-off utility in one simple step. Let's also take a look at this extended maintenance execution flow in the system.
Hi, welcome again. This is Angel Cueto, Product Manager on cMRO team. Now I'm being assigned to perform the role of a technician who is being tasked to do a broken monitor part change. So I will log into the application and select a technician role. Type in the visit number and click on Go. What we'll see here as a result are two tables. The upper one lists all the work orders I'm assigned to, whereas in the lower one are those on assigned order, but I'm qualified to do so. To do this job, I will just go ahead and select the assigned work order. To do the part change, I need to navigate into the part change UI. So I click into the icon and the system will navigate to the part change UI. This UI, it is divided into regions. In the left hand, we have the configuration view where all the positions are listed. Whereas in the right hand, we have the context position we are selecting. To do a part change, there are quite a few attributes that needs to be filled in. Those are highlighted with an asterisk. So I will just go ahead and fill in those required parameters. Those parameters, by the way, can be used further on to either perform any sort of reliability, historical record, or even reports. In the create work order options, we have four options. The first two are used when the part that is being removed, it is going to be repaired within the same visit, whereas the last two are used when the part it is going to be repaired in another visit or even sent to the vendor. So I will go ahead and select the fourth one. This action will create a non-routine in the background to follow the repair process. And if we click on the replace button, the system will go ahead and perform the part change. As we can see, the on part used to be the off one, and the off one used to be the on one. This will end the part change process. So click on the cancel to navigate back into the main UI. Now, the next step it is to go ahead and perform the job completeness. So to do that, I will look for the operation and complete it. Do the sign off. So when we click the apply button, the system will go ahead and do the sign off. As we can see now, the requirement has been signed off. Now, if we go back to the main UI, we will see that this work order it is no longer being assigned because it has been closed. This will end the part change presentation. Thank you.
cMRO for line maintenance execution supports simple to complex line maintenance events with user-specific business flows and easy-to-use interfaces. It equips the line maintenance technician with a tool to perform their assigned tasks most efficiently and effectively. For more information, please visit our website or email me at roger.enz@oracle.com. Thanks a lot for your continued interest in cMRO.